Alrighty, what's up YouTube? This is your boy Exclaimer Lord X coming to you with another video. I'm sorry about the poor camera usage. If you can see me, that's good. If you can't, I'm sorry. Today we're on the Pointless Morning Show episode 11, I want to say it is. I'm going to do a review of Destiny. It just came out maybe about a month ago. Not even a month ago, maybe about 3-4 weeks ago. It was created by Bungie and Activision, and it's practically pretty much all you need to know about the companies about that. I mean, if you have the game, you can easily see it on the back, but what I'm going to talk about is the actual gameplay of it, my personal review of Destiny. Alright, let's see. Taking Bungie, how it's made a freak load of good Halo versions, as Halo Reach being their best. If you were to put these two against each other, Halo Reach would definitely knock Destiny out of the park. Because everything in Halo Reach they did perfectly. Everything was on point and stuff like that. But with Destiny, they try to give it more of a, because of Activision, they try to get Bungie more of a modern warfare aspect to it, which, going along with Bungie with the Halos, it really didn't fit in with their style, but of course they had to put it into it because Destiny was made from both Activision and Bungie. So, let's see, in terms of gameplay mechanics, as the buttons controls, I would say it's pretty easy to learn, except that instead of being able to change your controller layouts like in Halo Reach, where instead of smashing the button will be knife or melee, you could hit B, so you could switch your buttons around somewhat. Destiny doesn't give you that option. They're all set fixed controls except for the analog sticks. Those are the only things they allow you to change. So in terms of gameplay mechanics, in terms of the controller, I give it about a 4 out of 10, because if you're more comfortable with pushing B to melee or to knife instead of RB, it really doesn't give the player much control over how he or she sets up to play the game. Second of all, the amount of repetition this game gives is insane. Day in and day out. I'm not saying it's not a good game, because if it wasn't a good game, I wouldn't still have it. So, but every day, there's a bounty or a daily heroic strike or daily daily strike, or all these different missions that revolve around doing the same mission. It may not be the same mission today, but it'll be the one you'll play a few days from now. So it's a lot of repetition of the missions. You gotta go kill an Archon priest. Okay, you do that. Then a couple days later it's saying kill an Archon priest, and you're like, I just did that. So it doesn't have much variety in terms of what it can do. And of course, they got the Vanguard Strike, they got the Crucible, which is basically online PvP multiplayer, which you got. I mean, even with the Crucible, it's limited. You only got Skirmish, Rumble, Clash, and Control. That's only 4 game modes compared to Halo Reach having Team Slayer, Team SWAT, Team Sniper, Infection, Big Team Battle, Griffball, Co-op, campaign, firefight, score attack. They have all these different game online modes in Reach, but in Destiny they only limit it to practically team deathmatch and King of the Hill, pretty much. So, and free for all. That's pretty much about all they put in there. So in terms of variety, I would say that's about a 3 out of 10, because it's not really much to choose from. They're here you got this option, you got this option. These are your only 2 options. So, Let's see. In terms of graphics, I'm not gonna lie. The graphics compared to Halo Reach may have grown just a tad bit because if you play the game, you can see many details of the armors or the landscape, or anything. So I want to say they put a little bit more effort than they did in Reach into Destiny, which is a good. So I'll give that about an 8 out of 10. Um, let's see. In terms of plot, if you don't want to hear this, click out now. But if you do, yeah, stick around. Or if you already know, basically the plot is a ghost awakening you, which is a dead guardian apparently, and you go around and kill stuff. Just nothing. But that's practically all you do. In the plot of the game, you basically kill stuff. But like with Reach, you can say, oh, Reach did the same thing, all the Halos did the same thing. No, it still gave you a better plot than just killing stuff. It actually put a little bit of background amongst the Noble Six, how Master Chief is, or some information on where his whereabouts are. The U.S. Give me a second. It's the isn't the UNSMC or something like that? I'm so derping up right now. I'm mad tired. But anyways, they still give you a pretty decent plot, and even at the end when the last Spartan, which is Noble Six, dies, it still leads up to that defeat, because they did that in the very first mission of Reach. They show your helmet in a weird position with a bullet hole. Well, the last mission has your helmet, whatever helmet that is, with a bullet hole in it. So it gives you a pretty good plot. But with Destiny, it's okay, Guardian, you wake up and we got all this to kill, and that's all you got to do. I mean, even when they threw in that one lady, I don't even think she had a name. It still really didn't add too much flavor to the mix. I mean, it was just, okay, we're gonna throw in this character, but the overall plot is basically the same. Kill that guy, kill that guy, kill that guy, and eventually, when everything's dead, y'all rejoice. So the plot really doesn't give you too much. So about a 4 out of 10 out of that. And let's even go to online multiplayer, because I'm not gonna lie, I hate the online multiplayer, to an extent, because they're the games, the way the multiplayer mechanics is set up, it's you get let's see, you have shields and overshields, which you do in Reach, but there's so many ways that people can get around this, or prevent you from killing them, and then they instantly kill you. I was playing this one game. I swear I had this guy. Here's the guy. Here's me with a shotgun, point blank. I shot him, didn't do any damage to him, and he turned around and shotgunned me. And it's stuff like that that really, as a player, irritates me. So, just saying that. Let's talk about the leveling up, the armor. I'm not gonna lie, the armors, the guns, even though the guns are limited, the amount of stuff they put into that, which I'm pretty sure that's what they majority put their time and money towards, is developing these different arsenals and weapons and stuff like that. They did a lot of work in that, because some guns you can level up instantly, and then you got other guns where you gotta have Ascendant Shards and Ascendant Energies and Relic Irons and all this kind of stuff. So they really made this basically upgrading your guns just more than getting a kill, because in Modern Warfare 3 you could get a kill and level up your gun, you get a certain amount of kill and you got golden armor or golden camo. But with this one, in order to get your gun, like you got the Gjallarhorn, which is one of the exotic rocket launchers. In order to fully upgrade that, you have to have like, I think it was like 24 Ascendant shards in total put towards that. So that makes you have to work for it. So that's something I enjoyed. So I give their development in that area like a 10 out of 10. I'm not gonna lie, that was just genius. Let's see. I think that's practically about it for Destiny. So an overall game score that I would give it, I'd say about a 7.2, because you know, you got a 10 out of 10, you got a 7 out of 10, and you got 2 4s and a 3, so I'm not gonna lie, they could have done better, a really good amount, but it's still not a bad game, because it's still something that, you know, to each his own pretty much, but it takes a hold of certain gamers, community of gamers that enjoy games like this, and I'm one of them. Like, basically going back, doing a repetition mission just to get that Ascendant energy to, yeah, to get that that Ascendant energy to get that upgrade for that gun. So it makes you want to do that repetition, even though you don't really want to, but you have to get that what you want. So I want to say they did pretty decent, but in terms of like Halo Reach, they could have done a little bit better, because I mean, you're talking Bungie, you're talking the creator of the Halo series, except for Halo 4 because that was over to 343, but still, you have Bungie, one of the greatest game developer companies ever, you know, next to like Activision, and screw Treyarch because they just jacked up on Black Ops, so they can't be considered that. But anyways, like, you, as one of the greatest gaming designer, they really could have put more effort into Destiny like they did in Halo Reach. But it's up to your opinion whether the game's good, if the game's not. It's just, this is my opinion based on what I've experienced with this game. So I hope you like this video, comment, subscribe, and before I forget again, thank you so much for 89 subscribers. I'm only 11 subscribers away from hitting 100, and that means I will pour a bucket of ice water over me depending on whatever time or whatever day it is. So thank you guys so much for supporting me the way y'all guys do. So this is your host, XClaymWarlord X, out.